full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Farmers, be ready this planting season by contacting Yield Advantage for all your seed and planting equipment needs. They carry high-quality products from Precision Planting, Intelligent Ag, Copperhead Ag, Outback Wraps, Ware Parts LLC, Midwest Seed Genetics, and more. Yield Advantage can help your planter from basic service parts to liquid fertilizer setups. All of the latest technology and often significantly less than buying a new planter. Be ready to hit the field by contacting Yield Advantage, 218-517-7878, or online at yield-advantage.com.
A local insurance team ready to serve you. American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates, providing home, auto, life, farm, and business insurance. As residents of your community, they understand how important it is to be there for you, their trusted friends and neighbors. Together, they're building strong partnerships that help everyone succeed. American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates, a proud supporter of high school athletics.
And we hope to see you at American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates.
The folks at Tyler Farm Supply understand that farming is hard work, and that's why they only offer durable and reliable short-line farm equipment that you can depend on. Whether you're a small-scale farmer or manage a large operation, they have the tools that you need to get the job done quickly and efficiently. Plus, with their competitive pricing and financing options, Tyler Farm Supply makes it easy for you to get the equipment you need without breaking the bank. Give them a call today, 701-642-8827.
When challenging conditions arise, we don't back down. We up our game. We outpace the competition. Keep you ahead of adversity. We keep you equipped and bring you solutions that hit close to home. Channel leads the field so you can rise above. See how at channel.com/rise.
Make OSPTI your choice for outpatient rehabilitation and sports injuries with locations in Fergus Falls, Breckenridge, and Hankinson. Orthopedic and sports physical therapy is the right choice for your recovery. Live your best life. Trust the experts at OSPTI.
For 75 years, Corner Drug has been your trusted Health Mart pharmacy in Wahpeton. As the prescription specialist, we're dedicated to your health. We provide immunizations to keep you safe, along with health pack compliance packaging for easy medication management. Plus, our medication synchronization ensures all your prescriptions are ready when you need them. Experience personalized care and expertise at Corner Drug, where your health is our priority.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Three Borders Sports Network, and welcome to our border battle game today between the Wahpeton Huskies and the Breckenridge Cowgirls. And on the scoreboard today, the Breckenridge Cowgirls will be the visiting team. The Wahpeton Lady Huskies will be the home team on the scoreboard. Once again, we'll try to remember to do that as we go along. Again, the Wahpeton Huskies girls are taking place here first, and then the boys will come on after about 20 minutes after the completion of this game. Welcome, everybody. I'm Joe Schreiner. He's Noel Eckroth. We got Camden Yards Kelson over on the main camera. And Noel Eckroth, thanks for joining me, man, on Border Battle Saturday.
It's great to be up here in this press box. I've never seen this perspective before for a border battle. Usually I've been on the sideline, and it's what a great view up here.
It is pretty cool,
enjoying the tropical heat.
It is warm up here as well. Yes, we got a great view, but it is warm up here. And we want to welcome everybody to our Yield Advantage pregame show. Yield Advantage is the precision Precision Planting Sales and Service Center for the Southern Red River Valley. Yield Advantage, our pregame show sponsor. I want to thank all those for tuning in and watching on Red River Communications Cable Channel 28, our own dedicated channel when we go live. So, Noel, again, you throw the records out the door. We got the border battle here going on. And, well, first, let's get into some previous games. You got some scores from the previous games that were played today.
That is correct. The first game of the day was a boys' game. It was the Breckenridge C team getting the win over Wahpeton's 9th grade team. I don't have a score for that one, but Breckenridge kind of pulled away on that one, playing well in that early game. The next game that followed was a girls' basketball game, and we had 2 JVs matching wits, and Lake and Miranowski's team comes up with a 12-point win, 48-36 over Breckenridge. Leading scorers for the Wahpeton High School JV team was Ella Langenwalter. She put in 13 points, and Claire Woods with 11. Leader for Breckenridge in 2 quarters of play was Mariah Coltis with 9, and we just witnessed a really good boys JV game, and the Wahpeton boys come up with the JV win, 49-38 over Breckenridge. So we've got 3 games in the books and 2 more to go.
Already under our belt. All right, we've got Noel Eckroth there on the color commentary. He's going to try and keep stats for me tonight as well. And we're looking forward to the border battle tonight. Again, you throw the records out the door. However, the girls coming in here, let's take a look at the girls. I got my wrong sheet up there. The Cowgirls coming in here 10-4 overall, and the Lady Huskies coming in at 3-8 overall. So, but again, Noel, just throw the records out the door and let's play ball, right?
Yeah, that's always true with the border battle. It doesn't matter if you're undefeated. It doesn't matter if you're winless. Anybody can end up winning this thing. It is a lot of energy in this gym, and people are filing in. It's getting packed in here.
Yeah, it is. It's getting warm in here. Like I said, it's warm way up here above anyway. But we got a great crowd. You can see the crowd in the camera shots here that we've got here. We got 2 side cameras. And one of the things that we don't have, and I'll ask Yards to put a shot over there on the tables over there. Where can you get through there, Yards, and take a look at the silent auction tables over there? And what do they got? They've got how many items over there for Carol Colby's benefit?
Dozens and dozens.
There's a lot of stuff.
It's got to be probably over 100 items up.
Oh, it's easy.
That's going to be a fantastic fundraiser.
They got a Justin Jefferson board over there. They got some jewelry on a board over there as well. And then I think there's also a grill, and I'm looking forward to winning that grill. I'll tell you what, Noel.
I hope you do. I'm rooting for you.
Right here on the Yield Advantage pregame show. I've got about a 4-minute interview that I recorded with Brian Watson a little bit earlier. Let's go to that right now, Noel. And then after that, we'll go to break. So go ahead and play that one out, Noel. Welcome once again, everybody, to the Yield Advantage pregame show, and it's brought to you by Yield Advantage, and welcome to Three Borders Sports Network. Once again, everybody, I'm Joe Schreiner, and I'm joined now here on the Yield Advantage pregame show by head coach of the Lady Huskies, none other than Brian Watson. Beat up, good afternoon on a chilly afternoon in January.
Yeah, basketball weather outside, so it's perfect border battle weather.
It is, and again, thanks everybody for joining us on Three Borders Sports Network YouTube channel and Red River Communications Cable Channel 28. B-Dub, you've had a chance to watch the Cowgirls a few times when you've helped me call the games, and I know Bogey's been over and watched you guys a couple times too, so you've both had the first-hand visit of the Cowgirls versus the Huskies. What do you think you got to do here? It's a home game for the Lady Huskies today, and what do you got to do for a victory here for the Lady Huskies?
Well, I think for us, it's just like any other game. We've got to go out and play really good basketball for 4 quarters, and see if we can, clean up some of those areas that we've struggled with, that have led to us some of the issues that we've had, and if we can, get the ball inside where we need to get it, and then finish. I think we can find ourselves in a competitive basketball game. We certainly need to contain, Jonica Bernardis and Parker Yagi, and then we've got to contain that 3-point line. They really like to shoot that 3 ball. And then we've got to keep their bigs off the glass. I mean, if we can do that, I think we can find this to be a pretty competitive basketball game and hopefully entertaining game for the fans.
And we've seen the Cowgirls with their full court pressure, B-Dub, and I'm sure you're expecting that, and I'm sure you maybe took a little time in practice yesterday for that too as well. So how do you look at handling their full court pressure, which is pretty darn good?
I mean, we still have to take care of the basketball. We talk about that in every game that we play. We're used to pressure. Most of the teams in Region 1 that we've played have applied pressure. And, at times we do a really good job against it. We just can't get complacent and stare at it. We've got to be in attack mode and be aggressive against it. If you're tentative, against a team that flies around the way that Breckenridge does, that can be a problem. So we've got to stay in attack mode at all times.
And then just taking a look at the bigger court, is that going to make a difference? Have the girls had a chance to play on it, or have you had a chance to practice on it? Just got to go out there and do it.
Yeah, we haven't played on this physical court yet this year. We played 2 games out west to start the season at Minot. That was on a big floor. We can practice at the elementary school, which is a big floor. We've been at the elementary school all week this week. So we've played some games on a big floor. Millbank was on a big floor too as well. So, we've done it. It does change some of the things that you like to do. Defensively, there's more space, and there may be times where you want to try and trap, but there's just too much space and you can't get there. So there's little adjustments that you need to make, but for the most part, we've played on this size floor before, and I don't think it's going to have that big of an effect on us.
It's a big day here for Carol Colby. They're doing a benefit for her on the Hoops for Hope. That's Pink Cancer Day, and they're raising some money for them. Has that taken away anything from the girls and the focus of the game? I would assume not, but yet it's still a big day here at NDSCS.
Well, I don't think it takes away from the game. There are a lot of things that are a little more important than basketball, and I think this whole game and what the fundraising does and the Hoops for Hope, that's the message to our players that, yeah, we play basketball, but there are things that are more important than basketball. This is life through basketball. And, our girls have done a lot and been a big part of the fundraising that have been done year and year. So has the Cowgirls. What I really like is that the 2 teams come together, the captains on both sides for the girls come together to decide what those shirts are going to look like, the Hoops for Hope shirts this year. And then they decide, as a group, where's the money going to go? And I think everybody in the community here knows that there's someone that's in need. And that's Carol Colby this year, and that's where that money's going. And I just think it's a great effort by both sides of the river, both teams. They've done a great job raising money, and that's going to be donated here between games today.
That's pretty cool, and congratulations to both teams for doing that every year. It's a great cause and a great effort. All right, B-Dub, we'll let you go, and we're going to call it a day here, and good luck tonight here against the Cowgirls, and we'll see you for the boys' game back up here in the booth.
All right, sounds good. Thanks,
All right, Brian Watson, head coach of the Lady Huskies basketball squad, and we'll be right back after these messages on Three Borders Sports Network.
Important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
What would you do with a second chance? At Essentia Health, we understand the significance of second chances. Our heart specialists see them every day. That's why regular checkups and heart screenings are vital, even if you feel fine, and especially when you have a family history. Essentia Health is the right place for early detection, advanced treatments, comprehensive cardiac rehab, for second chances. At Essentia Health, we work hard to keep your heart strong for what's next.
Hey there. So we have 30.
All right, welcome back to the Bleckenridge Activity Center on the campus of the North Dakota State College of Science, and we are about to wrap up our pregame show here, Yield Advantage pregame show. Yield Advantage is the precision planting sales and service center for the Southern Red River Valley. I'm Joe Schreiner. He's Noel Eckroth. Camden Yards Kelson on the main camera here. We got all kinds of things going on here in the Bleckenridge Activity Center. We got some cool camera shots, man. We're going to have a good ball game today, and then we got the boys coming up after Noel.
Exactly, and I'm really looking forward to that boys game. Of course, we're going to have a lot of action in this girls game. It's going to be fun to watch. I am really watching the matchups here between Clarence Scout Woods along with Sienna Fobb matching up with the post players for the Cowgirls. You've got Erin Bloffus, and you also have Mariah Coltis. I'm really looking forward to seeing what that game looks like in the lane with them battling it out between the two teams.
And you and I have covered some Breckenridge Cowgirl games too as well, and we've noticed that you just switch up between the two. Sometimes the two of them are on the floor at the same time, so it's going to be an interesting matchup for sure.
Absolutely.
All right, both teams were under a minute to go here for the warm-ups, and we're just about ready to turn it over to our PA announcer. I can't remember his name.
It's Kurt.
Kurt, yes. We got a PA announcer. I think we got 5 girls that are going to sing I shouldn't say 5 girls. I heard there's going to be 5 people singing the national anthem. So we're going to be in for a treat there as well. Let's see what happens here when the clocks hit 000. So that'll be the end of our pregame show, brought to you by Yield Advantage. We appreciate them being on. Welcome again, everybody, to the Blick Reactivity Center. We're looking forward to some good basketball today here as the Cowgirls and the Lady Huskies in game number 1. Again, the Lady Huskies are the home team. They're dressed in white. The Cowgirls are the visitor team on the scoreboard. We've got some people shouting out already. I'm going to put it up really quick here. If you want to send a shout out, it's the same old number, 701-640-2619. Here is Kurt.
Welcome to the Clarity Blick Reactivity Center, Ed Weary Arena, home of our NDSCS Wildcats, and welcome to tonight's contest between the Breckenridge High School Cowgirls and Wahpeton Huskies. Wahpeton High School is the home team for this year's contest. Therefore, we will follow North Dakota high school rules for tonight's 2 contests. Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to salute the flag of our nation. Please rise, remove your cap or hat, place your right hand over your heart and stand at attention, while Wahpeton students Gwen Finney, Elizabeth Cherry, Addie Dodge, Hunter Belkey, and Landon Dimmer sing our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming,
and the
rockets' red glare,
the bombs bursting in
air,
gave proof through the night
that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Well done. Good job. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Winter Officials Week. Join Wahpeton and Breckenridge in honoring our officials tonight. Mark Golseth, Mitchell Ronan, and Cody Thompson, as well as 99,000 officials around the nation who dedicate their time to making education-based competition a safe and fair experience for our school communities. These are local community leaders, fathers and daughters, and from our community, and we appreciate them. Please stand and clap for our officials tonight.
Miller & Associates, American Family Insurance starting lineups, offering home, life, business, and farm insurance for your needs. Here's Kurt.
Ladies and gentlemen, Judy K. Schmidt and the Clinic for Oral Health will donate $20 to Carol Colby for every three-pointer made in this basketball game. Introducing our starting lineup. First of all, for the guest team on the scoreboard, under head coach Tony Bogenreef, assisted by Tim Janing and Brenda Dahlgren, the Breckenridge Cowgirls. A 5'6" senior, number 0, Sydney Roberts. A 5'7" junior, number 2, Jonica Bernardis. A 5'7" junior, number 3, Parker Yagi. A 5'9" sophomore, number 10, Piper Janing. And a 5'11" senior, number 24, Aaron Blaufus. Introducing the starting 5 for the home team on the scoreboard, under head coach Brian Watson, assisted by Rod Brewer, Patrick Goulon, and Lakin Miranowski, the Wahpeton Huskies. A 5'10" senior, number 2, Hallie Miller. A 5'6" seventh grader, number 3, Piper Nelson. A 5'6" junior, number 22, Claire Langenwalter. A 6'1" sophomore, number 32, Sienna Fobb. And a 5'10" senior, number 40, Scout Woods. Have a great game, everybody.
All right, there you go. There's your starting lineups. A great job by Kurt. And your starting lineups brought to you by Miller & Associates. And now we're about to go to our opening tip, and that's brought to you by Tyler Farm Supply. And Tyler Farm Supply, your short-line farm equipment dealer since 1985. Boys, located in beautiful, scenic, both of you, downtown
Tyler, North Dakota.
There we go. Good job, fellas. That's what I got you here for. All right, our opening tip, and you're going to have Sienna Fobb and Aaron Blaufus. And here we go, and we're underway as Piper Janing going to bring it into the front court for the Cowgirls. We got a bunch of people already chiming in on the
shout-out line.
On the shout-out line here. Joe's trying to produce at the same time. Sorry, folks. Bernardis for a college level 3. No good. Weak side. Rebound put back by Sydney Roberts. Sydney right there in the right spot at the right time.
And here we got some pressure from the Breckenridge Cowgirls trying to turn the Huskies over.
We kind of expected that. We've seen it all season long out of the Cowgirls.
They do that to everybody. Guarantees your team is interested from the start.
Coach Bogey got the pressure on, and it looks like he's in a man-to-man right away. Sydney Roberts, the senior, out on the 7th grader. Piper Nelson as Hallie Miller out on the far wing gives it to Scout Woods, and she's going to try the three-pointer. That one rims out, and Piper Janing with a rebound underneath for the Cowgirls, and we'll go the other way. Janing, dipsy-do drive, and she'll draw the foul. She'll go to the line for 2, and I got a feeling it is on Sienna Fobb. And Mitch Rowan agrees with me, I think. No, it wasn't either. He said it was on Claire Langenwalter. I thought he said 32, but Claire must have reached.
Both were there. Both were reaching in. Nice play by Piper Janing. The defense was retreating, and she kept pushing the ball at him. I think the Cowgirls will definitely look to run tonight on this big floor.
Bogey was kind enough to give me the stat sheet. Piper just under 50% of the year, makes 2 of them. She's 2 for 2 from the line. And again, the pressure, and Piper gets tied up. Jump ball is called, and it'll be possession arrow going to the Lady Huskies. So Sydney in the right spot at the right time, right in the middle there where Piper was, and tied her up. Into Scout Woods in the front court. Scout's going to get down against Aaron Blaufus. She'll back it out. Claire Langenwalter for a 3 from the college men's level. No good. And Hallie Miller with the offensive rebound. The Lady Huskies will get a second chance. Big second chance here for the Lady Huskies, Noel.
Good look for Langenwalter on the inside outplay with Woods. It's good for her to get that shot early.
Scout goes up strong, and she'll draw the foul. Could be on Aaron, I think.
Looks like it will be.
Nope. I'm going to say Piper, so I'm wrong twice.
Okay.
I better just back off on my what-ifs. Here, we'll show you the other camera angle there while we've got a good shot there of Scout and the free throw line.
You know, I usually put my money on you being right, Joe.
Like I said, you got to tell my wife that, man. And Scout makes both of them. So, again, the home team on the scoreboard is the Wahpeton Lady Huskies. They'll be the same for the boys tonight. John brings it across the timeline here, and she'll get it up to Parker Yagi.
4-out motion offense.
And there's going to be a called travel on Parker Yagi. Good defense there by Scout Woods.
Nice job by Scout stopping the dribble penetration. That's going to be key. The Huskies stopping dribble penetration by the Cowgirls. It creates a lot of good things for them.
Scout Woods going to drive it up, and there's a blocking foul going to be called against Parker Yagi. That'll be her first. Parker just didn't have her feet set there, Noel.
It was close, though.
So Hallie Miller inbound near court to Scout Woods. She's going to get the right side of the paint, try to go in with the right-handed layup, and just off the mark, Piper Janing on the far side rebound. She'll clear it out to Parker Yagi, crossing the Wildcat logo. Parker not afraid to pull the trigger, and that one, I don't know if Aaron wasn't quite ready for that one or not, but the senior let it go through her hands, and it's a turnover on the Cowgirls.
Interesting start for the Cowgirls. They're in their 4-out motion offense, trying to spread the Huskies out and looking to attack, possibly drawing fouls and get the Huskies on their heels.
So Hallie Miller gets it back over to Claire. Claire going to take it across the timeline on the dribble. Plenty of time to spare. Miller dishes. Back out top, they go to Piper Nelson. She'll go to the left side, guarded by Jonica this time. The Cowgirls in a bit of a zone there, Noel? Or they're just
help and recover.
Switching up man-to-man.
It's man-to-man, help and recover,
okay.
Occasionally switching.
Hallie Miller just a little bit short on that long two-pointer.
Huskies are getting good looks once again.
So back the other way we go here is Jonica Bernadas with the dribble, and she's going to drive. And there's a little friendly shove from Sienna Fobb.
Her first foul, Claire has one and Sienna has one. And you've got Ava Janing checking in. Mariah Coltis checks in.
Mariah Coltis had a good JV game, huh? For 2 quarters.
2 quarters, 9 points. That's pretty good production.
Pass goes out deep to Piper Janing.
Oh, wide open screen and roll.
Ava down low. Nice pass from sister to sister. 2 points for Ava.
That was a nice pass, and I feel like they've done that before.
I think they've probably done that a few times. Scout Woods, underhand layup from the left side, no good. Here comes Jonica Bernadas with a fast dribble coming up to the other end. She's going to pull it out and look for teammates. Piper back to Ava. Ava to the paint. 7th grader on an 8th grader. Piper gets the rebound out of that mess. And there's a whistle and a foul underneath. I'll pop up the Studio 22 Design shout-out line again. We have already quite a few in.
That is the second. Here's a key, second foul on Sienna Fobb, and she's going to go to the bench. Julia Lopez-Lee checks in, and she played really well last home game for the Huskies.
She had a 3-pointer and a deuce. There's Parker Yagi for 3, speaking of a 3-pointer, and that's going to go out of bounds. Last touched by the Cowgirls. So, yeah, our Studio 22 Design shout-out line is open, 701-640-2619. We're already getting a bunch of them. We appreciate that. Studio 22 Designs, women's boutique, clothing, gifts, and much, much more. She's got some great photography things she does for little kids, too, and seniors. If you're thinking about your senior pictures, as Piper Nelson pipes up the 3, and Hallie Miller battle low and puts it up and in. Hallie Miller put it back. She was hoping for the and one, but didn't get it. Quickly up ahead to Mariah Coltis, and Jonica Bernadas just throws her a little bit too far out of Mariah's reach.
And there's something to watch. Hallie Miller already has a couple offensive rebounds. Kind of unique on the putback. She did not use the backboard, but she got all net on that shot. And the Huskies looking at that 1-2-1-1 press once again. A zone press. They faced man all night, mostly man against Oak Grove the other night.
Camry Malk She's also checked in as with Julia Lopez-Lee. She'll kick to Piper for 3. Piper Nelson off the front iron, rattles around, and Mariah Coltis reaches up high with her 6'1 frame and pulls it down. Parker Yagi quickly up ahead on a spear, but she'll pass it out here to Piper Janing, and it's going to be a rebound on the other side by Hallie Miller.
Great play by Hallie Miller, stripping that layup away, and I like how engaged Hallie Miller is early. That's a good sign for the Huskies.
And I see over at the scoring table, and probably going to get a big cheer when she checks in, will be Olivia Hansen. She had a big round of applause, her first game back in over a year the other night in Wahpeton. And
Sydney Roberts also returns to the court. That's giving Piper Janing a break. Yeah, I think everybody on the North Dakota side is cheering for Olivia Hansen.
701-640-2619. Don't call me. Give me a text. Tell me who you are, who you're shouting for, and we'll give you that shout out in just a few minutes. Get a break in the action. Spear drives around. She'll give it off to Ava. Ava penetrates into the paint. Little floater off the heel for 2. Ava with her 4th point.
That is correct, and my stats match the board thus far.
Ooh, and that one's a steal there from Sydney Roberts, but the Cowgirls unable to keep it as Sydney tips it right back to Piper. Piper finds Scout in the paint. Scout dipsy-doo, up and in, no! And she gets her own rebound put back, and that time she's going to go to the line for the and one. Scout Woods. Basket is good. And I couldn't tell the numbers that he held up, so I'll wait for it to go up there. Did you see who it was, Noel?
Missed it. I'm going to wait for the numbers as well. Looks like Coltis.
Yep. So that's Mariah's first foul. Scout Woods is at the line. First one, or the only one, is good for Scout.
What a nice play by Piper Nelson, anticipating the attempted save and turning it into a fast break basket for the Huskies.
8-7 in favor of the Cowgirls here. Jonica Bernadas, here's a little razzle-dazzle play, and Bernadas, and she misses the bunny. That don't happen very often from Jonica. Up ahead to Woods. Woods is going to clear it out, and she'll set up the offense with Olivia Hansen up on top. Good to see the young lady. I saw her down during the C game when I was here setting up, and I visited with her a little bit. And, she's going to try the 3.
Here we go.
Villa for 3. How about that? The senior stepping back, her first bucket in over a year.
And that's the shot the student body's been waiting for.
Yeah, you betcha.
That gets them engaged here on
Sydney
this
Roberts
end.
for 15 feet, no good. Julia Lopez on the rebound, and here she comes with the dribble. 2-on-2, she'll hold it up. It's going to be a tough game for me, man. I'm a homer for both these teams. As that ball gets away, and
we get treated to 2 good teams. Baseball pass.
Up to Jonica Bernadas. It was tipped away by Hansen. Jonica goes to the baseline on the dribble. Almost stepped on the line. She did.
And the student body pointing at that line, helping Mitch Ronan make the call. Mitch Ronan saw it himself. He didn't need that help, boys.
There was 25 of Olivia's favorite fans right there watching that call. Miller will get it in now to Claire Woods.
I like Bernadas going at Hansen and testing.
Yep.
Testing that sleeve, the leg.
Cambry Malk will get a push there from Ava Janing. That'll be Ava's first, I believe. So the Huskies will take the ball inbounds just at about half court. Huskies with a 2-point lead, 1:38 to go in the quarter. Again, we're North Dakota rules here today, so Wahpeton is the home team, so it is North Dakota rules. There's 4 quarters. And that one's stolen away by Ava Janing. Intercepting the pass with the left-hand layup, up and in, and we're tied at 10.
And that's 6 for Ava. Good start for her. Coming off the bench and making an impact.
The 8th grader having a say in what's going on here in the first quarter. She's got 6 of the 10 points. That one's on the floor, and everybody's going to scramble. Julia Lopez-Lee. Oh, yeah, I don't know what that was there. And we're finally going to get the jump ball call. Possession arrow goes to the Cowgirls. I think Mitch was running in to try and call jump ball, but it got away. And
as Julia saved it, she threw the pass right off his knee. She was trying to get it to Olivia.
Yeah. 1:05 to go here in the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. Want to thank all of our sponsors as well.
Claire Woods is in. Claire Woods is out.
Yeah, Claire Woods came out.
Yep, Skyly Pulskamp is in. And so is Gracie Falk.
Yep, Gracie's in as well.
Breckenridge has Bloffus and Yagi. Here's Bernatus.
To Ava Janning, puts it down onto the floor, intended for Bloffus. Ball on the floor, and we're going to get another tie-up, and it'll be a jump ball possession arrow, this time going to the Lady Huskies. So Hallie Miller will inbound underneath the Cowgirl basket with 49.5 seconds to go here in quarter number 1. Hallie Miller bringing it up, and she'll get a reach foul there. It might be on Piper, I think.
That is correct, yes, and that is her second.
Is that team foul 5, or is that, yep, they are.
That should be team foul 5.
So that means in North Dakota, after you get 5 fouls in 1 quarter, you shoot the double bonus. But then after the end of the quarter, the foul numbers are wiped clean on the scoreboard.
They reset, that is correct.
So the Minnesota fans watching, that might be something new for you. Hallie Miller gets the first. Is that her 3rd point, I think? She had a 2-point bucket earlier.
I will check. Hallie Miller has 3. You are correct.
11-10, 44.1.
Thanks for reminding me to write it down, too.
That one's a miss, but there is Scout Woods on the rebound, and again, second chance points here for the Lady Huskies. Coach Bogey asking for some help there over in the referee. Miller with a nice little turnaround jumper, and there's Jonica Bernatus on the rebound. She'll push, baseball pass to Sydney Roberts. Look at that for the 2. How about that pass from Jonica Bernatus to Sydney Roberts?
Beautiful fast break basketball, and we have a foul in there somewhere.
Yep. And I think it's on Skyly, yep.
Skyly Pulskamp.
Yep.
First foul. First of the quarter. No, excuse me, 4th of the quarter.
Okay.
Fourth team
Sydney
foul.
Roberts gets that free throw to fall. And the Cowgirls take a 2-point lead again. Shot clock is turned off now with 22 seconds to go. Piper Nelson dribbles around 2 to get up into the front court. Pulskamp will hand it off to Nelson, and Miller now sets it up here with 10 seconds to go. Hallie up near the logo, between the circles, moving
We're going
forward.
4 down.
Jumper from the right elbow, off the glass, no good. Quickly, Miller for 3, off the heel, no good. She had time to get it and didn't quite get it gone, and that was going to end quarter number 1 on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. The Cowgirls 13, the Lady Huskies 11. Back after this.
To tell you why you should be a member of FCCU.
First Community Credit Union is member owned.
But aren't all financials member owned?
Nope, they're not.
Many have stockholders that drive decisions.
As a credit union, we put our members first.
As a matter of fact,
that means all the money that we make,
cha-ching,
gets reinvested back to you, our member owners.
So come see why.
Life is better with community at First Community Credit Union.
Comdell Innovation is now hiring production technicians for a variety of shifts with opportunities to make $20 or more per hour. Work in a clean, climate-controlled facility. Second shift, 4 10-hour days, every weekend off, 3:30 p.m. to 2 a.m., and 4-crew rotation, straight days, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., or straight nights, 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Apply in person or online at ComdellInnovation.com. Comdell Innovation of Wahpeton, an employee-owned company.
Every business begins.
All right, welcome back, everybody, to Three Borders Sports Network. We're at the Blick Reactivity Center here, and the Lady Huskies are trailing the Breckenridge Cowgirls by 2. Sydney Roberts goes to the left side. She'll kick it off to Parker Yagi. Yagi spins right into the hands of Gracie Falk. Gracie switches to the right side. She'll come back and hand it off to Hallie Miller. And the Lady Huskies will set up their offense. Again, I was saying, Noel, that it's tough for me because both of these teams are my home team.
Exactly right. You have watched a lot of both teams.
So if I sound one way or the other, I don't mean it to be that way, folks. And that one is Hallie Miller on the drive, just off the heel, and Mariah Coltis gets up for the board. Jonica Bernatus with another baseball pass to Sydney Roberts, and she did well to receive that one. Spear for 3. She can hit it. Didn't quite get that one, and Piper Nelson on the board. She'll quick get it off to Falk.
Good rebound by Piper Nelson in traffic.
She collides with Parker Yagi, and I believe that's number 2 on Parker, isn't it?
Let's check. It should be.
It is.
That is 2, correct. The last basket of the quarter for the Breckenridge Cowgirls started with really good defense by Jonica Bernadas.
You gotta talk about
she
that.
moved her feet well,
Awesome.
cut off Hallie Miller on the drive, and then whips that full court baseball pass for the Sydney Roberts layup. That was an excellent fast break attack.
Very, very cool.
And the Cowgirls, they're great in the open court.
Could be a Comdale Innovation Play of the Week. You never know. To Woods, they're trying to get it to Woods. She'll kick it back to Piper for 3.
She's been hot.
And off the mark, and a battle for the board, and it's going to be 2-on-1. Sydney Roberts gets it up ahead to Coltis. Coltis, flat-footed, puts it up and in for 2. Mariah Coltis.
You start that with a beautiful bounce pass to Coltis, and she has a nice shot fake.
Miller goes in, no foul called. Bogie wanted to travel, but he didn't get that either, as here we go the other way.
Each coach disappointed on that one.
Yeah, they were.
Euro step.
Nice little Euro step floater for Jonica Bernadas, and a timeout here as Coach Watson's asking why didn't there get to be a foul called down back there, and he's not going to get an answer. We'll be right back on this Carlson Family Insurance sign out. Anytime's a good time to see Eric and the crew in 2nd Avenue in downtown Wahpeton.
With dedication, hard work, and high-speed broadband, that idea can grow into something giant. The member organizations that form BAND are proud to support North Dakota businesses every step of the way, from the soil to the stadium. The Broadband Association of North Dakota, helping North Dakotans grow bright ideas into big business.
All right, welcome back, everybody. And hey, the San Jose, California crew out there with David Janing. He's Piper and Ava's uncle. They're out there watching and cheering on the Cowgirls. As in the backcourt, Lady Huskies having a little trouble. Good pressure as Ava Janing knots that one away. And
2 things on the Husky press break right away. When you catch a pass, you can't turn your back on the defense. Second thing, if the pass is coming to you, you better meet the pass, because the Cowgirls will.
Yeah, they'll go after it, that's for sure. Woods drives, and she throws it right into the hands of Anna Spear.
Great rotation.
Spear reading that one coming down the pipe. Janing, that's Ava, stops at the left elbow, kicks it back to her sister Piper. Piper to the paint. Floater off the glass, no good. Ball on the floor, and it's going to go off of Piper Janing. As Julia Lopez-Lee and Jonica Bernadas both check back in for their respective teams.
Nice job by Coach Bogenreef rotating players, especially Bernadas, getting her some breaks. She's a high-energy player. She needs those breaks.
Coming off the injuries as well for Jonica. Camry Mauk up ahead to Julia Lopez-Lee, and she'll clear the press. And here goes Piper Nelson up, and she'll get the foul. She'll go to the line for 2.
I think Coltis, it might be the recipient of a foul that's based on the conversation that Coach Watson had during the timeout.
Yep.
It could be.
And Jonica over here checking on it and saying, what did she do wrong? As first free throw from Piper Nelson is a little bit too long. As Mariah Coltis will go to the sideline. Parker Yagi back in along with Aaron Blofus. And Piper gets the next free throw. No pressure here from the Lady Huskies.
I don't think they want to invite those long passes. They are going to half-court trap, though.
Julia Lopez-Lee puts pressure up on top, and here's Ava Janing. Almost got wrapped up by Piper Nelson, that is. Into Jonica Bernadas. Gets into the paint. Nice underhand layup, and she'll draw the foul.
Nice little pass fake, and then used her body to scoop that shot.
And I
around
believe
Scott Woods.
That's going to be on Claire. That'll be number 2 on her, according on the scoreboard. Is that right with your book there, buddy?
That is correct. Claire's second.
I'm Joe Schreiner. He's Noel Eckroth. Camden Yards Kelson over on the camera. As Jonica Bernadas gets the first. Jonica averaging 50% from the free throw line. Averaging about 11 points per game for the Cowgirls. And she got that one to fall. 19-12 in favor of the Cowgirls.
And that's Bernadas' 4th point.
Cambry Malk gets up to the timeline, turns around, gets double teamed. She finds Piper Nelson. Olivia Hansen checked back in for the Huskies. Here goes Piper dribbling and driving. Nice moves and no call, and that one's going to go off of Parker Yagi.
I think she was just slippery enough to avoid the contact, but to get that shot off, that's a good move.
Hallie Miller checking back in for Cambry Moak.
Both teams are putting some pretty good athletes on the floor, and we should see some pretty exciting plays here. It looks like the Cowgirls are zoning this inbound.
Piper Nelson for a college men three. Put it in the book for Piper, the 7th grader. Brings the Huskies back within 4 as Jonica Bernatus brings it back up.
That's a good shot for her and a good shot for the Huskies. They'll take it.
Parker back to Jonica for a 3. Boom! She got hers. I'll match your 3 with a 3 from the men's line.
And that's a nice answer for the Cowgirls.
It sure was. Back down by 7 now are the Lady Huskies. Over to Woods. Woods going to go up strong, and she'll put it up easy for 2 on the breakaway basket. As Jonica Bernatus again brings it up. Again downfield. There she goes to Parker Yagi. Right back to Jonica. Oh, and Jonica just a little bit too strong on that easy bucket. Quickly, we go the other way. Woods off to Via Hansen.
Smart play by the senior.
Olivia Hansen will bring it back out on top.
She didn't really have a shot and said, let's run some offense. That's what you want from a senior guard.
She'll get it off to Piper now. Piper Nelson looking for Jalea, and it wasn't there. I don't know if she's trying to get it over to Jalea or to Hallie Miller, but Bernatus on the putback for 2. Jonica puts the Cowgirls back up by 7 here with 3:43 to go. Miller with a nice piece of dribbling, gets around 3 Cowgirls. And there she finds Via on the other side, a little too strong. And Jonica quickly over to help the senior up. Good show of sportsmanship there as Jonica bumped into Olivia.
First personal foul, 4th team foul of the quarter.
And if you hear me say Via, that's what they call her, Via. Olivia. Via Hansen puts it up for the senior to get one. Here comes Sydney Roberts and on a spear. And also checking in with Skylar Polskamp, I believe she came in.
She is.
Okay. And Via gets the second one to fall through, nothing but net. She is a good shooter.
And that's 5 first-half points for her. Little 2-3 zone from the Huskies.
Parker Yagi up on top, finds Spear on the near wing. Near is nearest to the camera. There's an intercepted pass by Polskamp, but it's back on the floor. Spear picks it up, and she'll get it over to Ava Janing. Far is the opposite side of the camera. They did reset the shot clock, and I believe Jalea is going to get whistled for the foul on Parker Yagi. It will go against Jalea.
Her first.
I got a lot of text messages I got to get to here, man.
Parker Yagi, real strong drive off the dribble, but she ran into Jalea, who is probably similar in strength and size.
You got a whistle and a jump ball called, and it's possession arrow to the Lady Huskies. So the Lady Huskies, a chance to pull, down by 5, a chance to pull within 2 or 3 here on this possession.
And the Cowgirls are dropping out of that press. They're showing it and dropping out of it. Here's a half-court trap.
Here's a half-court, yep. Hansen.
Get it to the middle. Nice job.
Free throw jumper for Scout Woods, and not there, and Sydney Roberts chases down the rebound. She'll bring it up the far side. And she'll get it back out to Ava Janing, back over to Sydney.
Huskies have to watch it here, not to chase too high with those forwards and turn the baseline loose. So and they need to stay flat on the baseline. They're facing the ball a little too much sometimes.
Sydney eyed that one up, but she's going to give it back to Ava for a 3, and that's off the mark. Julia Lopez-Lee with the board. She'll bring it up on the near side, right along the near sideline. She'll get there and stop with the dribble. Over to Woods. She'll try to penetrate between 2 or 3 Cowgirls, and she'll get the bucket for 2. And quickly, Tony Bogenreef wants to take a timeout. We'll take a 30-second break, and we'll be right back on a Carlson Family Insurance timeout. Anytime's a good time to call Eric and the crew.
Our goal is is to find the vehicle that fits you, both in lifestyle and budget. Do more with the spacious GMC Acadia, the powerful, always dependable Chevy Silverado, or the rugged, hardworking GMC Sierra. Since 1960, Smith Motors has provided an excellent automotive experience featuring high-quality service and low-pressure sales. Chevrolet or GMC, the selection is great. And if we don't have it, we'll find it for you. Smith Motors, small-town friendly, big-town.
All right, welcome back to the Blick Reactivity Center, everybody, and welcome back to Three Borders Sports Network. I'm Joe Schreiner. He's Noel Eckroth. Camden Yards Kelson over on the camera here. And we got a doozy going. 2:14 and counting here in the second quarter. 24-21 lead here by the Cowgirls. We'll get to your shout-outs here. If I don't get them to you here in the next couple possessions, we'll do it at halftime for sure. Spear for three. Anna a little bit long, but there's Erin Bloffus to put it back in. I think she got fouled. She'll go to the line for the and one.
Fouled from behind by Hallie Miller. That is a great offensive rebound. Anna Spear had a good look from that corner.
Bloffus 60% from the free throw line on the season, averaging about 4 points a game, a little over 5, a little closer to 5, I guess I should say. As Colt is set to check back in now for Erin Bloffus. She's waiting at the scoring table.
Senior forward did a nice job of getting position for that rebound.
Julia Lopez-Lee wrestles that one away from Sydney Roberts, right into the hands of Hallie Miller.
How about the minutes Julia has been given the Huskies? She's done a great job the last few games.
Your producer guy forgot to switch buttons on the camera. Lopez-Lee puts it up, and she'll draw the foul. Now we'll go back to this camera. I forgot to switch it back there, folks. Sorry about that.
Sydney Roberts' first foul, 5th team foul of the quarter.
Lopez-Lee got her first. Jalea had 5 the other night with a three-pointer in there. Now Mariah Coltis gets to check in for Bloffus. Minute 41 to go.
I'm so impressed with Jalea. The more she plays, the better she gets. She's doing really well.
And Sydney Roberts with the rebound. And quickly up ahead, and it's knocked away there by Piper Nelson, and the pass intended for Jonica Bernatus.
Great opportunity for Jalea because Sienna Fobb has 2 fouls, and she's using the minutes well.
All right, folks, we'll get to your shout-outs at halftime. I think that's going to be easier for me. We'll do that at halftime when we go through the scores and talk about it. Our OSPTI halftime show coming up. Piper Janing on the far wing, gets it back to Parker Yagi. Parker drives Sydney Roberts for a 3. It looks good. Not from here, though, and it's off the mark. It looked good when it left her hand, but it kind of took a left tail to it, didn't it?
It did. Hallie didn't secure the rebound. She kind of lost it a little bit, so it's going to be Cowgirl ball out of bounds. Looks like Huskies are going to man up out of bounds.
Long pass comes in to Coltis. A little jumper inside the free throw, and there's Parker Yagi for the easy putback. Parker Yagi for 2. Coach Watson ain't going to like that at halftime.
No, he's not. Good offensive rebound. You've got so far 2 offensive rebounds in a row for buckets for the Cowgirls.
Little 10-footer from Scout Woods off the mark, and Parker Yagi on the weak side rebound, looking to increase that 6-point lead with less than a minute to go in the quarter. Mariah looks to dish right away to Parker, and Parker can't finish, but she's fouled in the process. I got a feeling that's on Jalea Lopez-Lee. It is.
And that'll be her second.
Okay. Quickly over to the scoring table. Look at the Coach Bogey almost emptying the bench here. He's got 3 coming in. Claire Woods sitting there waiting to come in as well. She'll probably come in for Jalea as Parker gets the first. Again, a nice crowd on hand there. You can see over on that camera angle there, there's a lot of folks sitting on that side, and on the near side here, you can't see on the camera, but it is the Breckenridge side, and there's a lot of folks from Breckenridge here too. And Parker Yagi's free throw is up and good. And Ava Janing will check in for Parker. Remember, Parker had 2 fouls, so she's probably going to go out unless an offensive possession allows her to come back in.
Did she make that first foul shot?
Yes.
Okay, so she's got 2 of those.
Yep.
All right, thank you, sir.
Yep. Hanson across the logo. Bounce pass to Piper Nelson. She'll take it right into the dribble. Woods finds Claire Woods down low. Claire puts it in. Her first bucket of the game. And it's back to a 6-point lead. The shot clock is turned off.
I like the catch, finish, and power up from Claire Woods. going to the backboard, not trying to make it look pretty, just collecting the 2 points.
Bernatus to Roberts. Back to Bernatus, near side Janing, 12 seconds to go. Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. Janing to the wing, Roberts drives, underhand, rolls it off the front end of the rim, and Hallie Miller not going to be able to get a shot off, and that will conclude half number 1 here as the Breckenridge Cowgirls lead the Wahpeton Lady Huskies by the score of 30-24. We'll be right back for our OSPTI halftime show right after this.
Interstate Engineering, our business is about connections. We connect people to water, communities to counties, and counties to the rest of the world. Our work connects main streets to interstates, and yesterday with the potential of tomorrow. With over 40 years of connecting, our experience and expertise are thanks to the clients we have earned, the trust we have built, and the connections we have made. Interstate Engineering, the professionals you need, the people you trust.
Getting you back to what you love. We are Optimum Rehab. For over a decade, Dr. Tony Eggeman has provided physical therapy services for the people of Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and surrounding communities. We're a small practice that sees our patients as individuals. Through hands-on techniques, our patients have their treatment plans tailored to their exact needs. Sprains, sore muscles, back pain, achy joints, rehab following surgery, you name it. Optimum Rehab is your answer. When you need exceptional physical therapy, you need Optimum Rehab.
Here at the Amanda Frederick State Farm Agency, we do our best to make insurance a little less insurance-y for you. Hi, this is Amanda, your local State Farm agent. You've probably seen our team out and about volunteering in the community, participating in local events, and just doing our all-around best to support and encourage a healthy, vibrant community. Stop into our office sometime and find out why we've been consistently voted best insurance agency in the Valley and why State Farm has been a trusted household name in insurance for 100 years. We hope to meet you soon.
Any bank can tell you they have a rock-solid commitment to agriculture. Bell can prove it. To this day, every Bell Bank branch is partially built with rocks we've picked from our founder's farm. But our roots in ag have grown more than a few offices. They've shaped who we are and formed our entire approach to banking. Let us prove it to you as you grow your farm and prepare your legacy for the next generation. Bell Bank, committed to ag. In Wahpeton, talk to Rick Steckler.
Minn Kota Ag Products has helped farmers with all their agricultural needs as the farming industry has expanded. They provide farmers with all their chemical, fertilizer, seed, grain, and elevator needs. They also offer deep band tillage, chemical application, and fertilizer application, just to name a few. Proud to be a partner in your operation since 1941. Download the MKAP Grower 360 app from your app store today to see current market prices, your tickets, and any essential information for your operation. Thanks for all your hard work.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Blickery Activity Center here on the campus of the North Dakota State College of Science Wildcats, and welcome back to our halftime show brought to you by OSPTI for all your physical therapy needs. Contact the professionals at OSPTI with locations in Hankinson, Fergus Falls, and, of course, right across the river in Breckenridge. I'm Joe Schreiner, and he is Noel Eckroth, Camden Yards Kelson over on the camera. We appreciate his work on this one, too, as well. Up here in a very warm press box, the Gary Rogers press box up here, high above the Blick Reactivity Center floor. But we're having a good time, and it's a good first half. Noel is 30-24 in favor of the Cowgirls.
Yeah, the Cowgirls have been able to run a little bit. They got to 30 points. That's a pretty good total for 2 8-minute quarters. They've also been very solid on defense. It's not so much the press. I think the Huskies are handling the press pretty darn well, about as well as can be expected. The big floor helps, but the Breckenridge Cowgirls half-court defense has been solid, other than giving up a few offensive rebounds.
And we're smart enough. We even talked about that in the pregame show. How about that? Look at us go. All right, Noel, you got the scores there for everybody. Why don't you run down the scores, and then I'll go through some of the shout-outs here after you're done.
All right, I'll start with the home team. Hallie Miller for the Huskies has 1 foul and 3 points. She had a basket and a free throw. Piper Nelson, no fouls, and she has 4 points, made a 3 in that first half. Number 4, Olivia Hansen, no fouls, and she has 5 points. She also made a 3. Claire Langenwalter has 2 fouls. Scully Pulskamp, 1 foul. Sienna Fobb, 2 fouls, and spent nearly that entire second quarter. In fact, I think it was the entire second quarter on the bench. Jalea Lopez-Lee came off the bench. She's got a point on a made foul shot, and she has 2 fouls. Good minutes, though, from her with several rebounds. Scout Woods, the leader for the Huskies, no fouls. She has 9 points on 3 baskets and 3 free throws. Claire Woods added a basket for 2 points off a nice assist from Scout Woods. Cowgirls scoring. Let's see what it looks like for them. Sydney Roberts having a nice game with 5 points. She's got a couple baskets and a free throw. She has 5 points, 1 foul. Jonica Perdonis has 1 foul. Leading scorer with 9. She's got 2 2-point baskets. She made a 3 and put in a couple foul shots. Parker Yagi, 2 fouls and 4 points. Ava Janing, the 8th grader, with a foul and 6 points, and she came out hot in the first quarter when she came off that bench. Piper Janing, she's got 2 foul shots for 2 points, and she also has 2 fouls of her own. Mariah Coltis has 2 fouls, 2 points. Erin Bloffus has 2 points as well, and that is your box score for the first half.
As you see, the Cowboys are out there warming up. The Huskies are not out there at halftime, but the Cowgirls have now come back on the floor. They'll go to the other end and warm up. I'll switch the camera over, but let's go back to the Studio 22 Design shout-out line. Noel, I got a ton of them here I got to get through. Parker Yeagies Grammy, hey, you are welcome very much, and again, thank you for the very, very kind comments. I can't say it enough there. Grammy Paula Morris out in Wichita, Kansas. Thank you very much. I appreciate everything you say and do for us as well. Again, thank you very much. Appreciate the kind comments. Hey, Lucy. Isaac Loosemore is watching, says hi, Noel.
I love hearing from Loosemore.
Yep, how about
Fantastic JV player and went on to play for the varsity.
I got to apologize to him. I forgot him the other night, so I got to apologize to Lucy.
Are you sure? I remember you mentioning Lucy.
I think I missed him.
Okay.
Karen and Carly Kappa's tuned in and watching. The advisor, he's watching from Vegas Tarmac. He's must be on his way home, huh? The advisor is watching, so again, thank you very much for watching. Pat Robertsdahl, Joe, and Noel, it looks like you guys are having fun. Yes, we are. Thanks, Pat, for the nice text message and the comments. And more watching in San Jose, California. Again, another shout-out from their party there. And let's see what else we got. Francis Fobb, we want to say hi to them. Grandma and Grandpa Fobb, shout out to the Lady Huskies. Go Sienna. And let's see what else we got. Karen Fitton watching Claire Langenwalter from Seattle, Washington. And you are welcome, and we appreciate your kind comments as well. There's Casey Cookman. Casey Cookman back in the house.
Casey.
Thanks, Casey.
One of our all-time favorite girls basketball players.
Wasn't she, though?
Yes.
Grandpa Yagi cheering on Parker and the Cowgirls from Palm Spring, California. How about that? And a shout-out here to the Parker and the Cowgirls from MK in Palm Desert, California. Joe Byer, thank you very much. He's in Alexandria. Go Breckenridge. Linda Langenwalter, she's cheered on from Everett, Washington, the state of Washington. So another...
That's great.
Langenwalter, they usually both chime in. Monica and Joe are watching from Palm Springs. I might as well just keep going here.
Yeah.
We don't have time for a sponsored break, but we'll find some time. Monica and Joe watching from Palm Springs. Great rivalry game. Go Cowgirls and go Parker. Tara Kavidra, go Huskies. Thank you, Tara.
Awesome to hear from her.
Proud aunt and uncle cheering on Cambry from Willow, Alaska. How about that?
Oh, that's neat.
How about that? We got fans
cheering on one of the hardest working players we've seen.
Yep. Grandpa Dale cheering the Huskies from the frozen part of the western part of the state. Well, it's dang cold here too,
it's frozen everywhere.
Grandpa Dale. Jerry and Gail Holzbauer, they're tuned in from Mesa, Arizona. How about that? Jerry and Gail Holzbauer, thank you very much. And let's see what else we got. I don't know who this is. I'm not sure who that is. But anyway, it says great coverage and enjoy it. Alexis Motor-Obach tuned in and watching, cheering on the Huskies from Southern California. A lot of SoCals. I think I made it. I'm just not sure who this is. But Yards, thanks for keeping an eye on my camera shots. Appreciate it. And we're about ready to go with half number 2. That concludes.
You two are doing a great job with this with this video producing.
That concludes our OSPTI halftime show, and here we go with the Cowgirls.
I hope we don't lose you two to an ESPN trailer somewhere.
Well, Watson's going to come up, and I think he's going to want this chair. And there's Piper Janing for 2 points from the baseline, and it's going to be a weak side rebound by Claire Langenwalter up ahead to Piper Nelson. She goes in, and no call made as Piper hits the floor hard. Sydney Roberts on the defensive side. Again. He better not say nothing. He's my business partner, too. Piper wide open for a 3. Put it home for Piper Nelson.
Nice shot selection, wide open, squared up, knocking it down, Piper Nelson.
Big 3 for Piper to pull the Lady Huskies back within 3. One possession game again. Lady Huskies are 1-3-3 or 1-3-1 or 1-2-2 or something. Sydney Roberts little jumper.
That a 1-3-1, and the middle was wide open for Blofus.
Blofus with the putback, averaging 4 points. I believe that is her 4th point.
She is now at 4.
And up the other way, Hallie Miller with the underhand scoop for 2. So 2 for 2, and here we go back again. Bernadas to the top of the key. Looks over the offensive side of the court here for the Cowgirls. Sydney Roberts eyed it up, pulled it down.
I'm a little bit worried about Sienna Fobb in the middle of this 1-3-1. Don't chase the guards too high. Let the guards and wings handle the guards.
There you go.
You got to guard Blofus.
Blofus comes out, and there's a 3-point shot. Look at Jonica put it away from 3-point land. I didn't see where her foot was, but it was a 3-point shot.
She has a great looking release.
Oh, doesn't she, though? Woods, little jumper from the side, short. Blofus on the board. It's a 6-point lead for the Cowgirls, and here comes Bernadas pushing it up. She'll head to the middle. Look, underhand scoop layup, high off the glass. She'll draw the foul.
Yeah, she decided at about half court what she was doing with that ball.
You could see it
she
in her
saw
eyes,
Piper Nelson back there and said, "I'm taking you on, young lady."
We're high above Lickery Activity Center here, but you can see Jonica was heading in for that one. That's going to be a foul, I believe, on Piper, wasn't it?
Yes, that is correct. Her first.
Okay. Jonica Bernadas down low. And the shot is good for John.
Nice release, nice rotation. Here we got a little 2-2-1 from the Cowgirls. That's different.
A little pressure in the backcourt, but the Huskies break it, but then it's a tip away there, and Aaron Blofus couldn't get to it in time. It'll be Husky ball down on the baseline with 6:01 to go.
3-person stack. Scout Woods crashing to the basket. Langenwalter's going to go far corner. I like that play.
Back to Hallie Miller in the corner. She'll drive, kick it out to Woods. Up top now to Nelson. To the corner, Langenwalter. She's got folks in Washington watching her. She couldn't get it, but there's Fobb with the putback. A little too strong for Sienna. Offensive board. Couldn't get it to fall. And there's Parker Yagi with a nice drive with an underhand layup. She gets the rebound right back to her. She'll step back for a 3. Let me try that. No good. Scout Woods brings it up, across the timeline in the dribble. Up ahead to Hallie Miller. Miller to the baseline. Back out now to Langenwalter.
That's
Nelson
going up
for 3. Just off the mark. And Piper Janing chases that one down. 7-point lead for the Cowgirls here. Big defensive stand for the Huskies. Bernadas drives, stops, brings it back out top. She'll try the three from up on top. A little bit strong and tipped around right into the hands of Piper. Piper puts it up. That's Piper Janing. Goes off their hands. It'll be Husky ball.
And we had a nice sequence of end-to-end action there.
Sure did.
Coltis returns, and so does Ava Janing.
Blofus and Bernadas check out.
2-2-1 press. Let's see what the Huskies do with it. You should put somebody in the middle at half court.
It gets knocked away, but it comes right back into the hands of Miller. Back over to Hallie Miller. Senior got to get across. You just barely beat that clock. Nice drive and a nice scoop there by Hallie Miller.
Nobody stopped her as she kept probing with that dribble and found a way to the basket. You got to stop Hallie Miller in transition.
Piper says, I want three, and she took three. So just like that, Cowgirls answer.
She had 2 free throws earlier, so that's her first basket of the game.
Parker gets charged for the reach as Scout Woods was going up in the air to get that one, and Parker wrapped her around the arm. That'll be Parker Yeage's 3rd foul.
That is correct.
I cheated. I saw it on the scoreboard that time, and I kind of knew it was too, but
Art Gracco a little faster racking the fouls up than I am.
Woods drives, but I think she was fouled before the shot.
That looks like it'll be Coltis. Let me see if I can beat Art. Yep, Coltis. It's going to be Coltis' 3rd.
Will be Mariah's 3rd, yeah.
And I got it out before Art could put it up. We got a nice crew at the table there.
Yep. I can never think of Kurt's last name. I couldn't think of his first name.
I can't either. I'm so sorry. And we got Jim Weichel on shot clock. He's a steady Freddy on shot clock.
Olivia Hansen back in here now in the 3rd quarter. She's got the ball up on the point. Back over to the right side to Nelson. Back up top now to Olivia. Huskies working the ball around down to Woods. Coltis goes straight up.
She did that well defensively, didn't she?
13 seconds. There's Scout trying to get it there. And there's Jalea on the other side, on the weak side rebound putback. And Jalea going to go to the line, and I think that will be on Sid. It is on Sydney Roberts.
Second on her. Julia did a nice job carving out space on the backside as Scout stayed with it. I thought Coltis played some really great defense there straight up. And you could see she started to grimace a little bit as she could feel Scout Woods is going to reach around her for that shot.
That was Harry Clark, junior high basketball coach from Kindred, that sent me one text message. Appreciate it.
All right. Did Julia make that first one?
No.
No. Okay. So 0 for 2 on that. Nice offensive rebound for Ava Janing.
Maybe she did, because it was 31, wasn't it?
2, 4, 6. I've got 6 points this half for Wahpeton. So
they've got it.
She must have made one.
She must have, yeah.
Yep.
Ava Janing at the line now, and that foul was from Olivia Hansen.
Olivia's first, second team foul.
And Ava's second free throw rolls around and finds the bottom. Hallie Miller now in the backcourt, gets a double team. She tries to get it up ahead to Scout Woods. Down low was Olivia Hansen. Scout didn't see her, but Scout takes it in all the way. Scout was wide open down low, Olivia was wide open down low, but Scout didn't see her. Oh, Jonica says, I'm going to pull that one up and take the shot. Miller gets the rebound. She'll hand it off to Piper Nelson. Piper drives. Good block from Jonica Bernadas, and then she'll step on the line before she hit it off the leg of Piper.
Solid defensive play, and she almost pulled off, knocking it off Piper Nelson to remain Cowgirl ball, but she just stepped on the line before she could do that.
Lady Huskies trailed by 6 at half, and they trail by 6 right now here with 3:15 to go. Hansen brings it back out top. It's fun to see Olivia Hansen back out there for the Lady Huskies.
And she gives them some stability in decision making.
Woods pops that one just inside the three-point line. Now she'll go up with the underhand layup and puts it in for 2.
2 buckets in a row for her, and we've got a timeout by the Breckenridge Cowgirls.
30-second timeout. We'll take a quick timeout as well. It's Carlson Family Insurance timeout. We'll be right back after this. All right, welcome back to Three Borders Sports Network, everybody. I'm Joe Schreiner. He is Noel Eckroth, and we've got the Lady Huskies and the Cowgirls here taking on each other.
Set play out of the timeout, sort of a high 1-4 set, but Ava is creeping up. They're back into the high 1-4.
That lob pass gets tipped first by Claire Woods, and then it was Parker Yagi, and it's going to go off of Parker.
They were looking for a post entry and a back door from the other post, and that's pretty good. You got Bloffus tall with the pass to Yagi making a backdoor cut, gets batted away.
Piper Nelson quickly up to Jalea Lopez-Lee. Guarded by Parker Yagi. Now back up on top to Hallie Miller. Hallie brings it back out. Now over to Hansen. Hansen gets between two defenders. She'll bring it back again around the perimeter.
Piper, give her a little space, Piper.
Yep.
She knows how to ball handle, too.
They're not used to playing together, I don't think. Claire Woods down low. Claire off the glass. No good. Battle for the ball. And Piper Janing going to hand it off to Ava. Now to Parker Yagi. Parker spins, gets stopped. She'll kick it back to Bernadas. Up on top to Ava. She could do it. Not there. Claire Woods with the rebound. Hallie
Dangerous
Miller.
pass.
It was. Under 2 to play here in quarter number 3. Claire Woods, she wants to try a 3, and look at her put it away.
I think she was too close under the basket. Let's back up and try again.
Claire Woods, the freshman, getting her 3. And now we're down to a 1-point game, and there's a turnover, and I think a reach foul going to be called on Piper Janing. And it is.
And that should be her 3rd.
You are correct, sir. Roxanne, he's always right.
Oh, wow. I'll hear about that one. Cowgirls come back with the 2-2-1 press.
Hallie Miller getting a breather here as Gracie Falk checks in for her, and Skyly Polskamp also back in.
And Hallie Miller's been really good on the boards.
She has.
And she's had to be. She's done a good job.
Lopez-Lee looks inside for Claire. She'll kick it back out. Piper Nelson for 3. Got it to fall in, and the Lady Huskies with their first lead since the second quarter. Now lead by 2 as we approach the 1-minute mark.
Second 3 for Piper this quarter. She's starting to heat up a little bit.
Bounce pass to Coltis. Here comes the razzle-dazzle, and Jonica Bernadas gets cut off, but she'll go to the baseline on the dribble and dribble it right through.
Missed an opportunity there. Jalea lost Coltis on the roll.
Janing drives, underhand scoop from the left side, no good, and Claire Woods gets the board. She'll clear it out with a couple dribbles up ahead to Piper Nelson. She saves it before.
Nice
look
move. At that crossover.
Look at that, and the jumper. Oh, look at that. That could be a Comdale Innovation Play of the Week if that one sticks. 44-40, back down, tipped away by Jalea Lopez-Lee. And the Husky fans they had a good time on that one.
Do I dare say it? Piper Nelson's on fire.
She took that one out of the out-of-bounds line, dribbled it, and stopped and popped. Bernadas dribbles, drives in. Saw some of those plays out of Parker and Jonica. 3-point shot by Ava, back underneath, put back by Coltis, no good. Battle for the board. Claire Woods, they're going to call a jump ball. Possession arrow goes to the Lady Huskies with 11 seconds to go.
Mitch Ronan, that's a good call. Call that jump ball quick before you have to call a foul on somebody.
Yep, good call. Scott Woods will check back in now for the offensive side. Jalea Lopez-Lee will sit down for the rest of the quarter probably.
Great minutes from her. She's done a nice job.
She has.
Claire Woods is heating up. The Huskies lead by 4. And we got ourselves a ball game.
Got to get it up into the front court, and there's Jonica Bernadas too far from the other basket for that foul. And that was the 5th foul there, Noel, so we'll go to the other end to shoot 2.
Gracie Falk gets to go to the line. She was losing the ball a little bit, and Bernadas stepped up to apply more pressure, get the ball.
Yep.
Just enough to hip check and get the foul called.
First free throw rattles out for Gracie. Gracie Falk at the line. Here comes Sienna Fobb. That's her first minutes here in the quarter, isn't it? Or did she start this?
She played a little bit early.
Did she? Okay.
Yep. Caught another foul, I believe, if I remember right.
Oh, and she almost got the rebound there. Here comes Jonica Bernadas with 2 seconds to go. Jonica from logo 3. Talk about Tomdale Innovation Play of the Week. How about that one right there? Man, oh man, she pulled up from about 40 feet, Noel.
And Skyly Pulskamp was there. That was a defended three-pointer. And Pulskamp.
That was a shot.
Pulskamp got a hand up, so that is an amazing shot.
Pulls the Cowgirls within 1. We got a doozy going, 44-43. We'll be right back here on Three Borders Sports Network after this.
Red River Valley and Western Railroad has served North Dakota and Minnesota with over 500 miles of track. Red River Valley and Western handles shipping, freight car repair, storage options, and now transload services. With over 30 years of experience in the railroad industry, they know dependable service is what you strive for. Red River Valley and Western is proud to be a part of the community since 1987.
Powerful and playful. Delicate and precise. Bold and carefree. It's the way you move, and it moves us. To deliver care for your whole family. To provide options beyond the expected. To help you leave pain in the past and find your way forward. Orthopedics and sports medicine at Sanford Health. Health lives here.
And we're back quick as Piper Janing gets the inbound, goes to baseline, kicks it out to Parker Yagi. That was a quick quarter break. Everybody's anxious to get back on the floor, Coach.
Yeah, we got a good one going, don't we? This is fun.
Enjoy it. Piper Janing for 3. Off the mark. Piper Nelson with the rebound. Up ahead to Scout Woods. Here it is, one-on-one, and that is a collision. And that's going to go against Scout Woods with the charge. Ouch.
I believe that's Scout Woods' first.
It could have been Parker Yagi's 4th had it been on Parker, I believe.
Well, that's pretty brave to take that charge. Not a lot of players will do that, but Parker's a great defender, strong girl. And that was a train collision.
It was.
That was a train wreck.
Parker got up, bounced off of it just fine. Jonica wants another 3. That one's a little bit short, and Woods with the rebound. She'll clear to Miller. Miller on the right side, spins around, up off the glass. She goes down. She'll draw the foul, and she'll go to the line for 2. And I think it's on Coltis. Is that Mariah's 4th? It is.
Yes, it is.
And Bloffus quickly off the bench to come in for her after this free throw, the first free throw by Hallie. Hallie misses the first.
Good offensive play by Hallie Miller. She was trying to use the hesitation dribble, and the Cowgirls weren't buying it, so she went to the spin move and managed to draw the foul.
So Hallie Miller, the second of 2, missed the first and misses the second. Fobb tried to get the rebound, couldn't get to it as Piper Janing comes out away with it. Sydney Roberts over to Ava in the corner. Ava drives, underhand scoop, no good. Scout on the rebound, ball on the floor, and it ends up in the hands of Sienna Fobb. Quickly ahead to Miller. Here comes Miller. Again, the Euro, not there. Putting it back up on the other side was Pulskamp. Fobb saves it. Nelson for 3. Off the heel. Pulskamp saves it. Skyly giving some good minutes down low for the Lady Huskies.
New clock. You can run some offense here. No need to be in a hurry.
1-point lead. Call the neighbors, wake the dog. We got a good one going here.
It's kind of a shootout, isn't it?
I guess so. Back and forth we go. Woods. I think we're going to see the same thing in the boys' game. Woods to the paint. She puts it up hard off the glass. Bloffus with the board. Yagi sees Ava Janing up ahead. Ava, left-handed layup, in for 2. And now the Cowgirls take back the lead, 45-44. Sienna Fobb gets double-teamed, and she throws it right to the hands of Sydney Roberts. Sydney breaks the double pressure, and there is Hallie Miller with a good steal. It goes off the leg.
They're gonna give it to the Cowgirls. They couldn't really see it. It looked from up here that Hallie successfully batted the ball out of the hands, and it rolled off the leg, but tough angles to see that play.
Into the corner, Parker Yagi for 3. Boom! Parker puts it away. And the Cowgirls stretch the lead out now to 4.
Parker Yagi has 7, I believe.
Up ahead
unofficial.
To Langenwalter. Come on, man, you're always right.
Nope.
And a big possession here as we're down in the last 5.5 minutes of regulation. Woods from the right elbow, rims out, halfway around the rim it went. Up ahead to Yagi on the fast break. Yagi goes in, and a block foul will be called on Claire Langenwalter, and she's getting up there and fouls too, I believe.
That is going to be her third. And that's a good shot for Claire on that side. She could hit that mid-range shot, but what I'm noticing a little bit, I think some fatigue is setting in for the Huskies here.
First free throw by Parker Yagi is good. Parker Yagi, 83% from the line. That's pretty good, and she's averaging about 15 points a game for the Cowgirls.
I'm not going to jinx her, but I'll tell you after this shot.
All right, tell me
how she's doing for the game.
Under 5.5 to play, 5-point lead, and now a 6.
She's 4 for 4 this game on foul shots.
How about that?
Unofficially.
I guess when you're 83%, odds are with you. I wasn't an 83% foul shooter.
I know who Coach Bogenreef is picking if there's a technical, but hopefully we don't see any technicals.
Yeah.
This is too well played of a game to see something like that happen.
Yep. Yes, Cambry Mount back in now for the Lady Huskies handling the ball. Up ahead now they go to Woods. Loftus holds her up. Back up on top to Mount, guarded there by Sydney Roberts. Piper Nelson, and it's intercepted there by the 8th grader, Ava Janing, going all the way, and she gets the shot and the foul. Olivia says, I didn't touch her, but the referee from behind disagrees with her, and it's a foul on Olivia. Basket is good for Ava Janing, and quickly, Noel, an 8-point lead.
And Janing had to go a long way for that steal, but she read that pass and got her hand on it.
She got the and
pushing it ahead for a one-person fast break, knocking down the free throw as well.
Lopez Lee gets it right back to Cambry Mount. Cambry will come across the logo.
Ava Janing has 12.
Oh, and there's a turnover on the Lady Huskies. Cambry was thinking that Olivia Hansen was going to keep going, and Olivia stopped. And it's a 9-point lead with under 5 to play. Bernadas makes the call up high to Sydney Roberts on the near wing. Sydney drives on the left side and loses control, and Ava Janing couldn't quite keep control as it goes out of bounds off of Ava's hands. It'll be a turnover back to the Lady Huskies.
Nice ball screen for Roberts on top, and she's deadly going that way. A 2-2-1 eyeball press. Hard to get it in for the Huskies.
2-2-1 eyeball press. Look
yep,
at you
go. You face the players inbound.
Nelson drives, couldn't get it. It's knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Lady Huskies with 4.5 to go here. Hallie Miller getting a well-deserved rest, checks back in, and so is Parker Yagi. She also earned a rest, and she comes back in.
I would imagine this break for Piper Nelson is going to be a short one. She's had a good third quarter, and they're going to need her outside shot here.
Cambry was going to go to the corner, and it goes right into the hands of Parker Yagi. Drives off the heel of Olivia Hansen. Oh. And they didn't see it.
Mitch Ronan's on the call, and the trail official was not looking at that. He was looking at them filling the lanes. I'd be surprised if this gets overruled because the trail official was not watching.
Yeah, I don't think he saw it either.
He was watching the backside lanes on the fast break, which is what he's supposed to do.
And now they say
and they are going to overrule Mitch Ronan's original call.
I think Young Thompson here come in here and said that it was off the
Now,
heel.
he might have seen it. I think he probably saw it from the trail position. But the
Correct.
sideline official, he's watching that back lane there.
Yep, he didn't see it. But anyway, the right call was made. Cowgirls with the ball. Piper Janing lobs it into Parker. Parker going to hold it up. Ava wants to shoot the three. Short. Blofus with a nice weak side rebound, but she throws it right into the hands of Hallie Miller. We'll have the boys game coming up next. It'll be a short post-game show here from the Blick Reactivity Center, and we'll come back. You got to go back out and get the website link for the boys game. We'll have to shut her down and bring her back for the boys. Miller, turnaround jumper in the paint. Nice move, but just couldn't buy one.
Huskies need to make a run. We're under 4 minutes, down 9. Cowgirls can afford to run offense. Shorten the game.
Nope, there's Parker Yagi with a wide open lane there, buddy. And
if you could get that, you could go ahead and take it.
There's a full timeout. We'll take a timeout as well. Carlson Family Insurance timeout. We'll be right back in 60 seconds. Cowgirls lead by 11.
No matter what time of year, a farmer's relationship with Red River Grain Hefty Seed never changes. Red River Grain Hefty Seed works shoulder to shoulder with area farmers to attain the highest possible profit for you. Red River Grain Hefty Seed has been saving farmers money for years. For all your grain and agronomy needs, stop in or call the friendly staff at 643-3738 or visit them online at redrivergrain.com.
Is your athlete suffering from an ankle sprain or a hit to the head? Did you know that a chiropractic adjustment can decrease ankle swelling by half and get your athlete back to their sport quicker? Or dizziness, brain fog can come from a neck subluxation. With 20 years of chiropractic experience, Dr. Andrea at Hornstein Family Chiropractic knows personally how chiropractic adjustments can get you back to playing your sport in no time. Request an appointment online at hornsteinfamilychiropractic.com or call 701-672-1300.
Welcome back to the Bleckenridge Activity Center here, home of the Wildcats, and welcome to Three Borders Sports Network. And those of you watching on Red River Communications cable channel number 28, most events we go live, we'll have it on Red River Communications and cable channel 28, our own dedicated sports channel that we have, right next to Big Brother ESPN. That's pretty cool. As the Lady Huskies will inbound here. Let's see what I got here for a couple more messages. Julie Malk's tuned in and watching. How about that, Julie and crew out there? There's a blocking foul going to be called on Parker. She went down on her elbow, I think. She'll get up and shake it off. She'll be fine.
Courageously trying to draw another charge, but it didn't work out that time. Just a little bit late.
Tara and Glenn Kostrike watching. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it very much. Appreciate the comments, Tara. Thank you. 3.5 to go.
Scout makes the first.
Okay, Scout made the first.
And the second.
We'll put the pressure on her and put the other camera on her, and sure enough, she made it. Lady
Huskies with a press of their own.
I was just going to say, they come out now and pushed hard here. As Coltis looks across and knocking it away with Polskamp. It'll stay with the Cowgirls underneath their own basket.
Nice hustle by Polskamp, and in that type of press, that's where you get the steal under your own basket.
Piper Janing way out top to Parker Yagi for three. No good, batted around, and here come the Lady Huskies. Woods brings it up into the front court, stops, crosses over, up underneath, puts it up and in for two. And here come the Lady Huskies, trailing by 7 with just over 3 minutes to go.
There's enough time, but they need stops.
2-on-1 to Coltis down low. Mariah Coltis, her first bucket of the game, I believe. And a quick timeout by the Cowgirls. We'll take a break and we'll be right back here with more. Cowgirls up by 9, under 3 to play.
Eatery, serving delicious deli staples paired with great service and friendly staff. They use the best ingredients and provide a great atmosphere. If you have an office party or an at-home celebration, Wahpeton Deli and Eatery can help with your next event. And now you can order online for in-store pickup. Check it out at wahpetondeliandeatery.com or call 642-3639.
No matter the time of year, there's never a bad time to get your ride sparkling at All Seasons Car Wash. Your ride deserves to shine all year round. We'll see you at All Seasons Car Wash.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Bleckenridge Activity Center, Three Borders Sports Network. Jana Burt tuned in and watching, cheering on the Cowgirls. Dick and Jana are watching. Dick Cordes, thank you guys very much. Appreciate it.
Nice play. Good press break.
To Polskamp, now to Piper Nelson. Huskies need to score, and they need to score in a hurry here. Cowgirls with a nice 9-point lead. To Fobb in the corner, now to Miller. Back to Fobb. Fobb going to drive, kick. Woods from 17. Got the
roll.
That's why they make it round, right?
The Huskies needed that. You're exactly right.
Scout almost with the steal. Piper Janing drives off to Roberts and Sienna Fobb with the foul.
That's her third. Coach Watson is not happy about that one. He's going to ask a few questions. Sienna Fobb was pretty straight up. That looked like a pretty good block, but Roberts is really good at drawing fouls. She's very good at it.
Yeah, the jacket came off. I don't know if you saw that.
I see it is off. I didn't see it come off.
Yeah, it came off in a hurry.
That reminds me of my coach, Tom Critchley.
Sydney Roberts misses the second, so Sienna Fobb picks up her third foul. And the Lady Huskies, trailing by 8, come up into the front court. Woods back to Polskamp. Now to Miller.
There's time, but we got to go. We can't be too deliberate.
Lob pass into Woods.
Triple
teamed, and then she gets the ball out, but it goes right into the hands of Roberts. And up ahead to Piper Janing, and Sienna Fobb steps right in the way of that one. It goes off Sienna. It'll be Cowgirl ball with 1:46 to go.
Cowgirls had a 2-on-1 there, but good hustle by Skyly Polskamp to get back and break that up. Huskies almost gained possession on that out of bounds.
So Piper Janing will inbound out deep to Jonica Bernadas with 1:40 remaining. Piper drives, puts it up. A nice little block shot there by Fobb. I was going to call a foul, but quickly now here come the Huskies. Miller against Bernadas. What a matchup. Number 2 on number 2. Woods for a three-pointer, no good. Fobb was in there for the offensive board, but it's going to go off her hands. 1:20 remaining.
And Olivia Hansen checks in. Our PA announcer tonight for Science School, you see him at all the Wildcat games, Kurt Golnick. Does that sound correct?
Golnick?
Golnick.
Okay, I'll take your word for it. And there's Erin Blofis all alone down low, up and in for 2. Serve Blofis.
Nice hesitation move. She has 6. Coltis has 4.
Now there's a 10-point lead for the Cowgirls here with 1:05 remaining.
And the Cowgirls have the kind of guards that can salt away the time on this clock.
Sure can. There's a timeout, on the floor by Coach Watson. He'll take a full one if he's got it, and he does. We'll take a 60-second break, and we'll be right back. Cowgirls lead by 10.
It's tough being a dad. Kids grow up fast. Hey, girls. Oh, love it.
Dad, what are you doing?
I'm TikToking.
Is he serious?
Don't even want me around anymore. You know when I first started noticing it? When I stopped getting hugs. Hugs mean a lot to a dad. So, with Command IQ, I found a way to get the hugs back. Watch.
Dad, the Wi-Fi is down.
Oh, let me see if I can fix it.
It's back. Thanks, Dad. You're the best.
With Command IQ, you can bring the hugs back.
Yeah, bring the hugs back. Red River Communications and Cable Channel 28, 58.7 to go. The Cowgirls up by 10. Hallie Miller will inbound, and the Lady Huskies got to hustle here and get some points fast, Noel, if they're going to try and stay in this one here late.
Going to their high-low set.
Miller from men's
the
three.
Bank.
The bank was open for Hallie Miller, and the lead's now 7, 44 seconds to go, and Coach Bogey wants to take a timeout. And the ball will be taken out on that end, and we'll see. It's 43.4. We're going to take another short break, Noel. We'll do that.
Life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Farmers, be ready this planting season by contacting Yield Advantage for all your seed and planting equipment needs. They carry high-quality products from Precision Planting, Intelligent Ag, Copperhead Ag, Outback Wraps, Ware Parts LLC, Midwest Seed Genetics, and more. Yield Advantage can help your planter from basic service parts to liquid fertilizer setups. All of the latest technology and often significantly less than buying a new planter. Be ready to hit the field by contacting Yield Advantage, 218-517-7878, or online at yield-advantage.com.
Welcome back to the Blick Reactivity Center. Cowgirls lead is 7. Let's see. The next foul will put the Cowgirls at the line for the double bonus. We'll see what Coach Watson dialed up here. Full court pressure, and there's a foul on a reach by Gracie Falk. So that will go against Gracie and the Huskies, but it'll put Ava Janing at the line for 2.
She has 14 points so far.
74% from the line, averaging almost 10 points a game. For the 8th grader, drills the first. Olivia Hansen checking in now for Gracie. And she'll get the second. And up ahead comes to Miller, crosses the logo. Miller off to Hansen, a 3-point shooter. Back to Fobb for 3. Sienna is going to be short. Olivia Hansen tried to get the rebound, but gets pushed from behind, and no foul called. And it will be Cowgirl ball with 23 seconds to go. Gracie back in. Gracie,
little offense for defense substitutions there.
I was just going to say she looks like she's the designated hacker.
And that's part of it too, yes.
And quickly, Hallie Miller will foul Jonica Bernatus, and Jonica will go to the line for 2.
Only the second foul on Hallie.
Jonica just 50% from the line, averaging about 11 a game. They will be making the presentation at the... Jonica gets the first. They will be making the presentation, I'm told, sometime between the boys' warm-up. They'll be doing a presentation to Carol Colby. So we'll hopefully have that on the air. I told Jonica to grab our microphone, and she said she would. So we'll have that live. Left elbow shot by Miller, no good. And we're at 10 seconds to play. Jump ball possession arrow stays with the Lady Huskies.
Both Jonica Bernatus and Ava Janing have 16 points, leading scorers for the Cowgirls.
Yeah,
unofficially, of course.
We'll take a quick short break. We'll come back with the First Community Credit Union postgame show. Stay with us, folks. It'll be quick. Hansen for 3, no good. Rebound by Blofus, and that'll probably wrap it up as everybody just kind of pulls it up from there, and that'll be it. Your final score, 64-53, as the Cowgirls are victorious here in the border battle in Game 1. Game 2 between the boys coming up next. Right after this, we'll be back in a few minutes here with our postgame show.
Ready to serve you. American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates, providing home, auto, life, farm, and business insurance. As residents of your community, they understand how important it is to be there for you, their trusted friends and neighbors. Together, they're building strong partnerships that help everyone succeed. American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates, a proud supporter of high school athletics.
And we hope to see you at American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates.
The folks at Tyler Farm Supply understand that farming is hard work, and that's why they only offer durable and reliable short-line farm equipment that you can depend on. Whether you're a small-scale farmer or manage a large operation, they have the tools that you need to get the job done quickly and efficiently. Plus, with their competitive pricing and financing options, Tyler Farm Supply makes it easy for you to get the equipment you need without breaking the bank. Give them a call today, 701-642-8827.
When challenging conditions arise, we don't back down. We up our game. We outpace the competition. Keep you ahead of adversity. We keep you equipped and bring you solutions that hit close to home. Channel leads the field so you can rise above. See how at channel.com/rise.
Welcome back, everybody, to our post-game show brought to you by First Community Credit Union. First Community Credit Union has got all the products you need for your next purchase. Contact the folks at First Community Credit Union. Before we get started here, Noel, and you finish it up here, we're going to quick go through the rest of our sponsors that we never had a chance to get through, so we'll quick do that. Again, Amanda Frederick, State Farm Insurance, Studio 22 Designs, our shutout line, Giant Seeds and Snacks, Essentia Health, Smith Motors of Wahpeton, Wahpeton Daily News, Superior Builders, Optimum Rehab, Interstate Engineering, Corner Drug of Wahpeton, your prescription specialists, North Dakota State College of Science, Sanford Health, Red River Valley Western Railroad, Wahpeton Deli, Channel Seed and Matt Bone, Gripper Sports Downtown Wahpeton, Bell Bank, Minn Kota Ag Products, All Seasons Car Wash, Country Financial of Wahpeton, Red River Grain, Hornstein Family Chiropractic. We mentioned Comdell Innovation, and what else we got? We got OSPTI and Tyler Farm Supply, Miller and Associates American Family Insurance, along with Yield Advantage. All right, Noel, go through the finals here again. Your final score 64-53. The Cowgirls victorious.
All right, I'll start off with the home team. Hallie Miller finishes with 10 points, several rebounds. Piper Nelson, 12 points. She got hot in the second half there, especially that third quarter. Olivia Hansen finishes with 5 after having 5 first-half points. Jalea Lopez-Lee with 2. Claire Woods with 5. And Scout Woods finishes as the Huskies' leading scorer with 19. For the Cowgirls, they totaled 64 points, and they had a pretty balanced effort. Sydney Roberts had 6 points. Jonica Bernatis with 16 points, team lead. Parker Yagi, 12 points on a solid floor game. Ava Janing, also team leader with 16. Piper Janing finishes with 5. Mariah Coltis with 4. And Aaron Bloffus with 6.
So there you go. There's your scoring again. Balanced scoring from the Cowgirls. A nice victory for the Cowgirls, 64-53 over the Lady Huskies. Folks, we got to cut the First Community Credit Union postgame show kind of short. We got to sign off, and then we'll sign back on again for the boys' game. Coming up next, for Noel Eckroth, Camden Yards, Kelson, and Brian Watson. He'll be up here joining us in the boys' game. We'll be back in just a few minutes, folks. Go find that new link, and we'll be right back here in just a couple minutes with the boys' game coming up next. I'm Joe Schreiner. Good night, everybody.